Hi everyone! Wishing you a Happy New Year from all of us here at SG Floorball Open. This is the second segment of our 2020 virtual called IBK Dalen Behind the Scenes. This is a very unique program where you get to follow a top SSL team for the very first time, up close and personal, for a few days in their season life. We will get to witness firsthand how they train and how they prepare for games. To thank you all for being with us on this special journey, SG Floorball Open will be hosting a huge giveaway at the end of this behind-the-scenes event. The top prize is a trip to Singapore Open and a 4-night stay at Swiss Hotel, the Stanford in Singapore. The second and third prizes will be a steak of your choice. The quiz will come in the form of a Google survey. However, to be able to answer these questions, you'll have to tune into the program every day, so do pay attention as the knowledge will be important. But first, we will play 2 videos from our partner, one from Singapore Tourism Board and one from our sponsor Zone. That you enjoyed the videos. We will now, for the first time ever, here at 2020 Virtual SG Floorball Open, present the first principle, the IBK Dalen way. We have a special giveaway with regards to Dalen behind the scenes, so do remember what you're about to learn. We will start the segment with some interviews and a summary from the Fager Hawk game. Enjoy!
Hello Jonathan, head coach of IBK Dalen's men's team. Can you tell us more about first principle, the IBK Dalen way?
Oh, the IBK Dalen way. Yeah, that's. I'll try to. I will try to be as clear as I can about it, because we want to be clear in what way we want to play floorball, and I think it all started quite actually some years ago when we were beating Linköping out of the playoffs 2 seasons ago, and we felt that we had started to build something that was a little bit more unique in Swedish floorball, and that we had won the games because of our physical superiority that time, and that we felt strong in that sense. I think the last season was a little bit step back in that kind of style of playing, but before this season started, we decided in the club together with a lot of coaches from the Division 1 team, me, Urban, and some other people who care about Dalen, try to work a clear way out, so we always can expect what we want to happen when Dalen is playing floorball. And I think that this season was the start of that. I think that it's important to know that when we are coming to Dalen to play floorball, it's the first thing to know is that we always want to put the team first in every situation. That's really important for us. We always want to do what's best for the team. We want to have players that do what's best for the team. I think that needs to be step number one. And I think it's important also that if you are coming here to play floorball, you are coming here to really try to be as professional as you can be as an athlete. That we want to work out almost every day in the week. I think we have one rest day, or else we go the whole weeks, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We rest Friday and then we go again Saturday, Sunday. So we want to be as ambitious as we can be and try to build something solid. So that's both for me as a coach and for the players, that it's really important that to be ready for it. So we have players that are committed to the best of the team. We have a professional attitude towards the sports that we are doing and towards the team that we are representing. That's the foundations, of course. And then we wanted to build some kind of style of floorball that can make us challenge about winning the title. We have been close sometimes, but we think that for us as a team in Dalen to be able to actually win the gold medal here in Sweden, we have to do something a little bit different also. So that's why we started to make the Dalen way also, to make it clear for all the young guys playing in our children teams and everything like that, to see that if I work hard and I work in this kind of way, then I will also get the opportunity to be an SSL player in Dalen. And the Dalen way is about it's about fully commitment on the field. We have a really demanding style of play. I think that the first rule in our play is that we always want to put a forecheck on our opponents. We always want to put pressure on our opponent in 1-against-1 situations all over the field. It doesn't matter if it's behind the opponent's net or if it's behind our own net or in our own corners. We always want to put pressure, and that demands a lot of physicality, of course, physical effort from our players, but it also demands that you have to be ready to work hard. It demands a lot of effort in the head also to stay alert in the situations. So we want to put the forecheck over the whole field, and we also want to create a style that we can win the ball more often over the whole field, to create more opportunities for us when we are playing. So I think that if you go back a few years, I think now this is my 9th season in Dalen, and if you go back a few years in this time, I think we wanted to create a style that helped us score also a little bit more goals, because if you compare us to the top teams, we scored a little bit fewer goals than them. Of course, we let very few goals in, so we wanted to score more goals, and we knew that we would probably let a little bit more goals in our own net, but not so much more. So find a style that can help us more offensively and keep our stability defensively also. And the forecheck has helped us to create that style. And I think that if you look at this season so far, the lessons that we have learned about it, I think it's important to understand how demanding it is. It's important to understand that we always demand full effort from every player, every training session. There is no rest time in the training session. If we feel like someone is taking it easy, we are trying to be there and pick them up all the time to give them the best effort. Because we know when we are coming to the games and we have a style that demands so much from us in the physical matter, we have to prepare ourselves every training for it, or else we're not going to execute it perfectly when we are coming to the games. And we have worked really hard this season to be able to create a training environment that is so professional and so full effort from the guys all the time. And I think that we are getting closer to it all the time. I can also add that if you think that we are putting a lot of effort in our defense and how we are putting our forecheck and how active we are without the ball, I think that the vision also is to be as active also with the ball when we are attacking our opponents. We don't want to be a team that's standing and passing between the defenders all the time. We want to be a team who always takes the ball forward in every situation, who always makes a run after we make a pass. We never stand still after we put a pass to one of our teammates. We want, when you put the pass, you also make a run, and that has and that also demands even more from our players. I think they have to make the forecheck every time without the ball, and when we get the ball, there is no rest. Then we put the pressure on our opponents. And every time also, when we win the ball from our opponents, we never want to just take the ball home and start over. We want to attack their net straight away when we win the ball. So it's a really nice process to be a part of, because there's a lot of things happening all the time on the field when Dalen is playing right now. Our practices have gone from quite intensive to the most intense kind of trainings what I have experienced during my career so far. And now I can also a little bit compare the training sessions we have had when I was a part of the Swedish national floorball team with the Dalen. And I think Dalen is coming really hard now with the quality in the training sessions, and that's something that me and Urban have been really impressed with the guys during the floorball trainings. So to summarize a little bit, I think that first of all, you have to have a professional attitude to be the best floorball player what you can be. That's the most important thing. You have to be always put the team first, what's best for the team. Even if it means that I'm not playing this shift, I still have to think what is best for the team, how can I help the team the next time I get the chance to play. And then it's about the playing style. I know what's expected from me. I want to put the forecheck, or the coaches want me to put the forecheck every time, but then it's up to me to do it every time, and that's not so easy. So we have created a style that's really clear. Everyone knows what's expected from them, and everyone can feel that they can tell themselves also to another guy, because they know what's expected in every situation. But it's still the thing that we have to practice now is to live by it every time and every training, and that's if we can complete that challenge, then you will see Dalen on top of the podium in the coming years. I'm sure of it, at least.
We are excited to be part of IBK Dalen's vision, adopting the first principle and the IBK Dalen's way into the various teams that we own in all the various clubs in the Singapore floorball.
I'm excited and honored to be part of the Dalen way. And we in Dalen Moves are working hard on our fitness so that we can follow the playbook and play the Dalen way.
Ska ni vara till Sportexpressens sändning av Svenska Superligan innebandy. Dalen har tvingas spark undan den, rädd för att det skulle bli hemåtpass annars. Eriksson till Hedin. Hedin petar in 1-0 och Fagerhult kliver fram i sitt andra anfall i matchen, så sätter de dit ledningsmålet. Rejält reflexsnabb. Hedin slänger på den in på mål och Parsjö Tegnér sträcker upp handen. Den här säsongen, bara i den här matchen och i de första 5 minuterna. Här ställer Dalen. Åkerlund har med sig Nystedt och det är öppet mål och det är reducerat. Vilket läckert anfall. Selle söker efter Ekström som tjuvar sig fram där på vänsterkanten. Hedlund och det är kvitterat 2-2. Och det tar 20 sekunder mellan målen, inte ens det nästan. Karlsson. Över till Selle, trodde jag, men istället är det Rasmus Andersson. Full fart i kontringen. Vitar Hansson framför mål och då är det 3-2. De vänder på den här matchen på 2,5 minut. Jag tvingas vända. Ekström sätter full fart i pressen mot Nystedt. Nystedt tar en svår väg igen. Oj, vad kaxigt det är. Viktor Nystedt, vilken prestation. Han hittar över till Nilsson och Nilsson gör mål! Erik Nilsson gör 4-2. Vilken prestation av Viktor Nystedt. Fri lagkamrat i mitten, får inte fram passningen. Då kommer omställningen istället. Andersson Karlsson innanför vägen, skott. Och vilket skott! Det är 4-3, herregud. Han smackar in den i första krysset. Ja, det fejfar väldigt med den passningen. Och då byter Fagerhult sina forwards. Nystedt, bra skottläge och han hittar luckan. Det är 5-3. Här efter 13 minuter. Här kommer Fagerhult direkt och det är inte sant. Det tar 3 sekunder från tekningen så har Fagerhult gjort mål. Holmgren håller på att vinna bollen. Istället är det Hedin som har tjuvat iväg i djupled. Och han serverar Andersson Karlsson och det är 5-5. Vilken passning av Hedin. Vinner dock tillbaka bollen. 7 sekunder kvar. Liljegran till Andersson Karlsson. Kommer inte runt. Liljegran till Ekström. Ekström gör mål med 2 sekunder kvar. 6-5 Fagerhult. Nu växlar vi tempo igen. Bra gjort av Eriksson. Eriksson har med sig Hedin. Här har vi Karlsson. De här två, Hedin och Karlsson, gjort 4 mål och där är det 5. För då får Dalen ta en ny vända framåt. Brolin Ljung, bra dragning. Passningen in till Hedlund. Hedlund smätter upp. Nej, Ludvig Svensson är det. Som har Holmgren. Ja. Hedin försökte nog, ville nog Holmgren skulle slå den passningen för att stoppa ner klubban. Och Åkerlund hittar en riktigt liten lucka. Söker Åkerlund. Svensson vinner bollen av Nilsson. Här kommer Ekström istället. Ekström bort i stolpen och han är 3-målsskytt även han. Ja, det är ett otroligt smart avslut. Sitt fruktande nummer den överlägger. Inte riktigt lika bra som Helsingborgs. Och Kristoffer Andersson kliver in och han gör 8-8. Ja, det behöver inte 1:24 kvar av perioden. Andersson upp på backplats. Larsson drar iväg skottet och den styrs i mål av Haldeman själv, tror jag. Hedlund, Andersson, skottet räddas av Haldeman. Hedlund igen. Tar sig in, serverar Brolin Ljung, ett öppet mål av läckert av Hedlund. Ja, kanske innebär det här att Fagerhult måste chansa ännu lite mer. Forsman, Wiklund och Degeryd får in bollen under Haldeman. Nystedt till Rasmus Andersson. Andersson hittar Nilsson. Ja, som på något sätt blir en passning över Haldeman och Rasmus Andersson och han avgör. Den är aningen sämre. De har släppt in 82 mål nu på 8 matcher.
I hope that you have enjoyed the game summary and the interviews. Right now, we'll be moving on to an interview with Tristan C., whom Vaha Asia had actually sent to train pre-season with IBK Dalen for 3 weeks. Tristan knows firsthand the hard work and discipline it takes to compete at such a high level of floorball. He has also played with IBK Dalen during SG Floorball Open last year and has invaluable insights to share. I hope that you enjoy this interview. Hi, Tristan.
Hi.
Okay, I understand that you went overseas to play for IBK Dalen. So can you tell us more about your experience? So the first question I have is that during your first ever training with Dalen, how do you feel?
When I was there for my first training, I can only explain in 2 words. Very shag and the pace is very fast. Because we played 8v8, almost like 3/4 of the training, and we were only playing game and 8v8, and we were always doing full court pressure. Then like the pace was very fast. Then I have to keep like, it's basically like doing suicides on court with the ball and everything. Then the last I remember, I vomited 2 times. That's how shag it was.
Okay.
So yeah.
So did it get easier after some time, and was it difficult to cope, and was it intimidating to train with such good players?
It definitely got easier. I felt like, because I went there for about 3.5 weeks to train with them, like towards like the last week-ish, I feel like how do you say, like, because whatever Singaporeans do in Singapore, we can get away with it. Like we don't really look up that often. But when I go over there, when I don't look up, it's always like I always get double teamed by them. So like as time goes on, yeah, I try to look up more. Then it generally made me play better lah. Because when you look up, you can look for the passes earlier. Then you can avoid this kind of avoid getting sandwiched by them. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So, Dalen supposedly plays the first principle, the Dalen way. Can you please share with us more about what that means?
I'm pretty sure that this Dalen way is with the SSL team, but I've only trained with them for about 1 or 2 times only. So not only with the SSL team, only 1 or 2 times because when I was there, it was their off season kind of. So they were doing more of physical training and not court training. But I I train with the lower division teams, and I can try to guess what the Dalen way is. Is when they play a 1-2-2 formation with full court pressure. So yeah.
So, when you play with the Division 1 team, did they also apply this Dalen way?
Yeah. We applied it like throughout the whole game. The coach keep trying to emphasize on it in Swedish, even though I try to understand from the other players.
Okay. So, I understand. Okay, you have played with Dalen in the SG Floorball Open when they came down last year, right?
Yeah, correct.
How is it different from the playing style in Singapore teams?
It's very. They don't really hold the ball a lot, and they play very fast. So they release the ball early. They what do you call it? What do you call it? They pass the ball very fast, and basically the ball movement is more than the movement of the players when they run. So you don't really see them holding the ball and running up. So technically, when I play with them, I try not to hold the ball a lot. Like when I receive, I'll just apply what I learned back in Sweden. Just look up, and you most probably see a player or two open. So I'll just release the ball or either take a shot.
I see. Okay, one more question that I have for you is that I understand you are close friends with one of the Swedish floorball national athletes, Linus Holmgren. Can you share with us more about your friendship?
Yeah, he's. Then the first time when I went over to Sweden, he was the first guy to actually uh, approach me and talk to me. Then we some sort of became like, because at that point of time when I was in Sweden, the SSL team was training off season, so they were doing more of fitness training and gym trainings. So he became my some sort of training partner. So every session I will go and I will just partner him, do all those runs, gyms, and even after training hours, he will ask me out to eat. And there was once this party at his house. He invited me over with the other SSL players. Then we had like a burger barbecue and had some drinks, and we even watched the under 19 World Cup finals, if I'm not wrong. Well, either World Cup finals or the Euro Floorball Tour finals. We watched in his house with the rest of the players. I remember it was Sweden versus Finland. Yeah. So yeah.
Sounds like you have a very good relationship with the rest of the players as well.
Yeah. Like they were, but it took some time because maybe some of them didn't speak.
Like fluent English.
Yeah, compared to Linus, because Linus is studying in university, and uh, from what I remember, he speaks more of English to his girlfriend or something.
Oh,
Yeah, I asked him about that, and he told me that's why his English is better.
yeah.
Yeah.
I spoke to him recently and his English is quite fluent. I think better than the rest. Yeah, a bit better. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for your time today and see you
Thank
around.
you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Now that Tristan's interview is over, we'll move straight on to our first iconic video of behind the scenes, where we'll be covering River Safari, Unlike the other conference previously, we will be holding the iconic trivia competition on our Instagram page at SG Floorball Open, so do keep your eyes peeled for that. Enjoy! Right now, we'll be showing you guys exclusive footage of Dalen's physical training at Umyo Performance Center as well as their court training. This is something really special and I hope that you guys enjoy this segment.
So hi, my name is Jonathan Brolin. I'm trainer for IBK Dalen's SSL team, and we're here to show you Umeå Performance Center. Here in this fantastic place we can do all our physical training. We have our strength training here, our cardio training, and movement and everything we need is here. So this facility we can do all types of trainings in the whole group together. In the summer we are here probably 4 times a week, or 5 times sometimes. During the floorball season we are here every Tuesday and every Thursday, and sometimes also after the games on Sundays, so 2-3 times a week. And this is a great place for us to be. So follow us here and we will show you how our daily routines look.
kämpa på slutet.
Ja, lite segt. Det var länge sedan så. Men jag vill inte ha måndagsgymmet längre. Det var alltid måndagsbänken.
Vi gör en sån klipptagning när jag typ bara rör lite, så lägger vi på en 20 och sen så bara kliver jag av.
Det kan du lösa.
Ja.
Bara ställa två på sidorna. Ja, jo. Ja,
Innebandy var bättre förr.
Har vi nästa Paul-grupp?
Innebandy var bättre förr. Eller så det förr. Eller så lera Malmström som man fick när man hittade... Man hittade
Yeah, go down, a little bit forward, please. Yeah, there you go. Then you get the velocity of the whole body. Yeah, very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, and two more, please. Yeah, and up.
And down.
And down, please. And up.
Very good.
Bra face.
Rehabträning.
Ja, all träning är bra.
Du hade ju byggt en match att du kliva ut.
Ja, men alltså, eller så är det tvungen tidigt. Hur många runder är det? Jag vet. Vi har kört 4 minuter. Ja, det är helt bra. Alltså, 6 stycken. Ett år igång. Sen är jag måste söka in på tänk på han kan inte där i halvtimmen. Det var ju inte för mig när jag sa det jätte. Det var ju mer det bara.
Ses vi på lördag igen då?
Det var ju såhär, jag brände först ordentligt och så säger Brolle Per, du måste träffa mål. Så sätter jag, nu hör man Brolle Per, nu har du hittat avsiktet. Sätter man 3 raka på Måns och så springer man förbi på Måns varje gång. Så jävla enkelt på Måns.
Första övervägen får en slått över måten och skiter bort.
Och sen var det när man vägde upp och sig, då var han sur för att jag tog in den och så skulle jag mot va. Han tyckte att jag skulle...
Men du kan inte räkna det som direkt skott, det var det.
Nej, men det var, då var ju inte alla, men de 3 rad var ju på första övningen när man sköt direkt.
Precis.
Men då var det en svinläst på mig.
Jag höll på att värma upp.
Ja. Han får ju ta dem, annars blir det svart. Om du bara sitter helt still.
Han joggar förbi mig på platsen.
Det är monster!
Snabba fötter! Yeah, Linus, what are you saying about the game and the practice today?
Pretty good pace for being on a Saturday morning, but it's as usual with these guys. They're pretty quick.
Yeah, good.
I have to keep up.
How is your feeling about the game against Storvreta tomorrow?
Well, it's going to be a tough game, but it's always fun to be Storvreta, and I hope that we can beat them.
Okay, thank you. Kristoffer, what do you say about the practice today?
Good speed for Saturday, but let's keep pressuring and hopefully we'll score some goals.
Okay, go.
Bra!
Vinn! Kom in Viktor! Bra Linus! Mycket bra! Vackert! Då är det bättre att vi snackar och så går vi ner i en 2-2, men vi ska ändå vara aggressiva. Och sen när man kommer in nya, då får vi sätta press. Det är riktigt svårt att veta när man ska göra det. Ja, precis. Men försök få att vi mittar skoj vilja gå, men känner att vi tattar dem och ska snacka ner. Ja, det gör det. Ja, vet nog. Fint målvakt på laget.
What are you saying about the practice today?
Good speed. A little bad touch on with the ball and not so excellent passes today, but I think it's good speed. And
are you ready for the match tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. Vreta is not gonna know what's hitting them.
Okay, tomorrow. Thanks.
Full! Bra!
Jonathan, what are you saying about the practice today?
I think it's good. It's quite high intensity again. I think most of our trainings are, but I think they are... Bra, Ralle! That was good. I think that they are shooting a little bit too little today. They are trying to make the extra pass, so that was good from Rasmus that he take the shot. So good intensity. If we can keep shooting a little bit more, I think it's really good.
Okay, thanks.
Svackboll! Bra!
Hi Anton.
Yo.
How is your feeling today?
I think good. Really good pace out there. We just need to get some more balls on the net and score some goals.
Okay, go hard. August Lod going to make a penalty shot against Anton Grönlund. Forsman, strong defender, making penalty shots against Anton Grönlund.
Jag ska på uppvärmningen, då börjar jag ta fokus. Men vet du vad som ställer mig?
Creative, yeah, I think it's necessary. If you don't have a curve on your blade, you're not a shooter.
Ska vi komma med? Tar vi benet sidled?
Tristan åker den. Vart åker den? Tristan? Ja, we had that man. What a player.
That's all for day one of Dalen Behind the Scenes. As usual, we'll be ending off today's segment with another iconic video, as well as some messages from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Tristan and I'm from IBK Dalen.
Katong is a residential neighborhood with many heritage buildings, like colonial bungalows and colorful shophouses. As one of the country's best food destinations, Katong is well loved by many Singaporeans. The area's rich Peranakan history and culture shines through exhibits at the Eurasian Heritage Centre and at casual eateries serving traditional fare like spicy laksa noodles. 328 Katong Laksa is possibly the most prominent eating place in Katong. It is said that the founder of Katong Laksa, Miss Nancy Koh, took a period of 6 months through many rounds of trial and error to create the perfect recipe. It has attracted attention from all over the world, especially after it was graced by celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay himself. The Katong estate is a definite must-visit, especially if you are a huge foodie. We hope that you have enjoyed this segment. Bye! See you guys tomorrow for our second episode of IBK Dalen Behind the Scenes. Bye!